Morning students. In a last class we have learned the long division method. I hope you all understood that concept. Okay. Today we are going to learn about the exercise 3.3. Okay. The first one, find the number of digit. Okay. Digits. Find the number of digits. Exercise 3.3. Okay, 3.3. First one, find the number of digits in the square root. In the square root of each of the following without actual finding the squares. Without actual finding means we have applied the any one of the method of square root, is it? Long division method, prime factorization method, okay, one sentence method, we have apply and find out. Without actual finding the square root means how to find out? We have using the formula. That formula is, see, for this is one of the statement, okay, the formula statement for a perfect square having n digits, the corresponding square root will have the first one n by 2 digits if n is even. What is the meaning? Even number now what formula we have used it? N by 2. And second one, n plus 1 by 2 digits. When we have used this formula, if n is odd. Okay. Can you find out that answer for the first problem? First one, A 144. The square root of 144, square it. How many digits we get the square root value? Okay. So what we do? Count the digits. 1, 2, 3. So how many digits are there? 3. So number of digits n is equal to 3. Solution. Number of digits is 3. 3 is odd or even? Odd number. Okay. So we have used the formula n plus 1 by 2. So n value was 3. So 3 plus 1 by 2. What we get? 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So how many digits we have? The square root of 144. 2 digits. How many digits? 2 digits. We get from the square root of 144. And next one, B 8,94,916. So count the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many digits are there? 6. 6 is a even or odd? Even. Okay. Even digits are there. So solution, number of digit n is equal to 6. So even number of digit, what we use the formula as n by 2. N by 2. So what is the n value here? 6. So 6 by 2 is equal to 3. So how many digits we get the square root of this number? 3 digits. 3 digits. Okay. And next one, C 12,100. Okay. Count the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Solution. So number of digits n is equal to 5. 5 is odd or even? Odd number. Okay. So n plus 1 by 2 is equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 6 by 2 is 3 digits. So how many digits the square of this number, we get the 3 digits. We get the square root of, everyone is square root, okay. So square root of 12,100, we get the 3 digit number. And final one, 729. 729. So how many digits are there? 3 digits. Solution. So n is equal to 3. So odd number. What is the formula? Odd number formula, n plus 1 by 2. So 3 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 4 by 2 is equal to 2 digits. So 2 digits. Yes. Okay. So how to find out the perfect squares of the numbers is given. The n digits is given. We have using these two formulas. The one is n by 2 digit if n is even number. Even number of digits are given. You have to find out using this formula. And odd number of digits is given. You have to use this formula. Find out the number of digit. Okay, now see the second problem. Use the division method to find the square root of the following numbers. Okay, so by using the long division method. Okay, so second one, A 4096. 4096. Okay, so first one is a homework. Move the B problem. 15,000. Okay, I will do the difficult one I have to do. Okay, solution. $15,376. Okay, draw the division. 15,376. From the right side, we divide the two digits, pair of digits. So how many squares? 1 ones are 1 0. Now down the next pair, 53. Now we multiply the divisor by 2. So 2. So how many times is possible? 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4. So more than 3 is 60 above. So we have multiply the quotient and divisor by 2. Okay. So 22 2s are 44. The remainder is 9. The remainder is 9. Now down the next one of the pair of digits, 76. Okay. So 2 stay here. The next digit multiplied by 2. 2 2s are 4. So 24. Which number multiplied that we get the value of 976. So multiply 6. 6 6 are 36. 3. So how to put 6? Here 6 end with the ones digit is 6. So I will try to put in this place 6. So 6 6 are 36, 6, 3 remainder, and 6 4s are 24 plus 3, 27, 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So more than 976. Okay, so now try to the next one of that 4. Okay, so 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16 plus 1, 17. Remainder 1. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So the value of 224 multiplied by 4, we get the value of 976. The remainder will be 0. Therefore, the square root of 15,376 is equal to 124. Okay, now move to the next problem. C. 43,264. 43,264. Solution. Divide the pass. So how many squares in 4? 2. 2 2s are 4. Now down the next turn of the par 32. Here multiplicated by 2. 2 2s are 4. Added 141. It's not possible because 32 is less than 40. 32 is less than 40. So here add a 0 here and quotient. Divisor and quotient added 0. Now down the next 2 digits. 64. So is this possible? Of 48. So 408 multiplied by 8. 8 8s are 64. Why do you put the 8? Here 64. So I will multiply. Trial error method. I will put the 8. Okay. So 8 8s are 64. 8 4s are 32. Now 3264. So which number multiply? 8. So square root of 43,264 is equal to 208. 208 is the answer. Okay. So now move to the D1 is homework. A and D are the homework. Third problem. Find the least number which must be subtracted from the following numbers to make them a perfect square. To make them a perfect square. The first one is homework. Okay, I will do the next one. B problem. 1,33,960. 1,33,960. So divide the pass. Okay, now see the how many squares in 13? 3 times. 4 times is 16. 4 4s are 60. So I will write 3 3s are 3 3s are 9. Okay. So first one, how many squares in the 13? Only 3 times. 3 3s are 9 because 4 4s are more than 13. Okay. So subtracted from here 4. Now down the next part 39. In this side multiplied by 2. The divisor is 6. Okay. So how many times is possible? Six times. Okay. 6 6 are 36. 3 6 6 are 36 plus 3 39. So 7 means more than 439. 439. So divisor and quotient multiplied by 6. 6 to 6 6 are 396. 396. Now subtracted from 439 we get 9 minus 6 3. Here 13. Okay. 13 minus 9 is 4. Now down the next pair 60. Next pair 60. Here the divisor 6. The second term will be multiplied by 2. So listen carefully in this place. So 66. Okay. Second term multiplied by 2. So this is a ones place. This is a tens place. How many tens are there? 6 tens. So 6 tens means 60. 6 tens means 60. Now multiply the ones by 2. So what is the value of 6 twos are 12. 6 twos are 12. Now add 2 72. So the multiple of the second term by 2 we get 12. Already had 60. So 60 plus 12 72. 72. Okay. Now which number multiply the divisor and quotient? Same. 700 and which number multiply we get the value of 4360. Okay. We'll try first one as 6. Okay. 6 6 are 36. 3 6 2s are 12, 12 plus 3, 15, minus 1, 6 7s are 42, 42 plus 1, 43. Okay, here what is that? 4360. So nearest value find. Okay, so multiply the divisor 6 and quotient also multiply by 6. Okay, so 726 multiplied by 6, we get the value of 4356. So remainder is 0. Sorry, remainder is 4. Remainder is 4. What he asked? The question, find the least number which must be subtracted from the given number. So we have find out the least number is 4. This number subtracted from the number. Given number, what is that? 1,33,960. 1,33,960. Then we get the perfect square. In the number la 4 enema cheyano subtract pannu. Subtract panna we get the perfect square. So what is the least number? What is the smallest number? 4. Okay. Right. Then subtract the remainder. Subtract the remainder from 1,33,960 equal to minus 4 equal to 13,395,6. That is the square root of 1,33,956 equal to, what is the square value? 366. Hence, the required value, required number, record the smallest number. Okay, record the smallest number is 4. Okay, I hope you are understood in this place. In this place, everyone should carefully do. Okay. Now move to the next one, fourth one of the problem. Find the least number, fourth one, find the least number of 6 digits which is perfect square. What is the 6 digit smallest number? 6 digit smallest number is 1 lakh, is it? Everyone know, right? The solution for the fourth one. The smallest 6 digit number is 1 lakh. What is that number? 1 lakh. Obviously, it's not a perfect square, is it? Obviously, it is not a perfect square, not a perfect square. Okay, so for finding the smallest 6 digit number perfect square, we will have to find the smallest when we added is given, is it? Which number we have multiply or subtract or divide. Okay, we get the perfect square. Here give it the least number added. Least number be added. Okay. So right, we will have to find the smallest number which should be added to 1 lakh. Okay. to get perfect square. Okay, that is the square value of 316 square is equal to 99,856. So less than 1 lakh, less than 1 lakh. So we will try to the next one of the number 317 square. What we get? 1,489. 1,489. So that is the 316, the whole square is less than 1 lakh, less than 1 lakh, less than 317 the whole square. Okay, so now what is that value? 317 square minus 1 lakh. So what is the value of 317? Sorry, 317 square value is 1,489 minus 1 lakh. So which number we have added to the smallest number? 489. Then we get the perfect square. Then we get the least number 489 added to the smallest 6-digit number. We get a perfect square. We get a perfect square. Okay, so therefore we have to add 489 to 1 lakh, is it? We get 1 lakh to get, or we get, okay, to get the smallest 6-digit number, smallest 6-digit perfect square, perfect square. Hence the required number, hence the required number is 1,489. 1,489. That is answer for the fourth problem. Now move to the fifth one. Find the greatest number. Fourth one is least number. Here they find the greatest 4-digit which is a perfect square. 4-digit number is a perfect square asking. Okay. So 4-digit number, what is that? All right. Okay, is a 4-digit number. Okay, the greatest 4-digit number is 9,999. Okay, 4-digit greatest number, highest number is 9,999. Obviously it is not a perfect square, it's not a perfect square, so we will have to find out the greatest number. Greatest number which should be subtracted from, okay, should be why we have subtracted in this place? Because add means more than 4-digit number. Okay, more than 4-digit number. So we have subtracted in this place. Then only we get a perfect square. Okay, so we will have to find out the greatest number which should be subtracted from 9,999. Okay. to get a perfect square. That is 99 square is less than, what is the value of 99 square? Less than 100 square. So 100 squares, you know that value, is it? 100 square value, you know. Okay, so it's greater than value. Okay, so what is the value of 99? 99 square. So 99 into 99. 9 9s are 81. 8 9 9s are 81. 89 again. That is the value of 99 into 99s are 9801. 9801. Okay, so 99 square value is 9801 is less than 9999, less than the square values. Okay, so here we need to write in this place, write subtracted. Okay, so 9801 is less than 9999. So subtract the value from 9999, we get 198. Then the given number is a perfect square. The given number is a perfect square. So we have to subtract 198 from 9999 to get hence the required number is 9801. Okay, that's it. Now move to the next one of that sixth problem. Okay, find the area of the square field is 6561 meters square. Find the length of each side. Find the length of each side. Sixth problem. So area of the square is given. Area of the square is equal to 6561 meters square. Okay, we have find out this side. Okay, so the length of the side A is equal to, so you have to square, A square is equal to 6561. So we have find out the A side value. We have take the square root of this value 6561. So find using the long division method. Divide in the pairs. So how many squares in 65? 8 8s are 64. 8 8s are 64. Meaning 1 down the next pair 61. Now multiply by 2. 8 2s are 16. We have multiply numerator and denominator by 1. We get the value of 161. The remainder will be 0. The value of square root of 6561 is 81. Thus the side of the square A is equal to 81 meter. 81 meter. Okay. Now move to the seventh one of the problem. A PT teacher asked 4,000 students to stand in the way that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. So number of rows and columns are equal means they are equal. So matrix 2 cross 2 matrix like that. Okay. So find the number of rows if 31 students were left after the arrangement. So 4,000 students totally there. Okay. Except 31 students. ஒரு 31 students மட்டும் செப்பரேட்டாக அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணுறாங்க அந்த ஈக்குவல் ரோஸில் இருந்தும் ஈக்குவல் காலம்ஸில் இருந்தும். அப்போ ஈக்குவல் ரோஸ் மீன்ஸ் ஈக்குவல் வந்து ஸ்கொயர் மேட்ரிக்ஸ். இட்ஸ் அ ஸ்கொயர் மேட்ரிக்ஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ செவன்த் ஒன். A PT teacher. So how many students are there? Total number of students. Total number of students. Okay, is equal to 4,000. Total number of students is 4,000. So number of students were left. How many students? Number of students were left from the arrangement is equal to how many of them? 31. So arrangement la 31 students வந்து செப்பரேட்டா அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. So subtract from the total number of students. Okay. That is 4,000 minus 31. Why do you subtract? So separately arranged the 31 peoples from the given arrangement. மொதல் ஒரு அரேஞ்ச்மெண்ட் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க, அதிலிருந்து செப்பரேட்டாக இவங்க 31 பீப்புள்ஸ் இது பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, லீவ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அரேஞ்ச் பண்ணியிருக்கிறது ஈக்குவல் ரோஸ் அண்ட் ஈக்குவல் காலம்ஸ். ஸோ தட் இஸ் அ ஸ்கொயர் மேட்ரிக்ஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ சப்ராக்ட் தி லெஃப்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ். ஓகே. ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த வேல்யூ? 3,969. Okay. So 3,969. Okay. So now find out the square root. We have find out the, what we find out? Find the number of rows. Find the number of rows and columns. Okay. So we have find out the square root of this value. So 3,969. What is the value? How many squares in 39? 6 6 are 36. Remaining 3, 6. Now down this the next digits. Multiply by 2, 12. So 3 times. Is it? 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6. 3 1s are 3. The remainder will be 0. Thus, the number of rows and columns are 63. Number of rows and columns are 63. 8th one, 9th one homework. Okay, now move to the 10th problem. 10th one, using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, already explained the Pythagoras theorem. In a right angle triangle, squares of the hypotenuse side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. Sum of squares. Sum means add. Okay, SUM. Sum of squares of other two sides. Already everyone known. We have learned in the last year also. Okay. So using the Pythagoras theorem, find the length of the hypotenuse side. Here we have find out the hypotenuse side. Compare with the other two sides is the greater one. Okay. It is a greatest one of the other two sides. Okay, so right angle triangle, whose sides are, two sides are given. Okay, 10th one. Given, we have considered the sides B, AB. Let's AB is equal to 15 meter and BC is equal to 8 meter. Okay, in a right angle triangle, ABC. Okay, so AB we have considered 15 meter and BC consider the 8 meter. We have find out the AC, that is a hypotenuse side. Okay, so what is the Pythagoras statement? AC squared is equal to hypotenuse sides. The squares of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. What are that? AB squared plus BC square. So what is the value of AB square? Here write by using Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So squares of the hypotenuse side is equal to sum of squares of other two sides. What is the value of the AB value? 15. So 15 square plus BC's value is 8. So 8 square. So 15 square is 225 plus 8 square is 64. Okay, add these two values, 9, 8, 2. So 289. So AC square value is 289. So AC is equal to square root of 289. The square root of 289 is 17. So answer is 17 meter. Thus the hypotenuse side is hypotenuse side is 17 meter. Okay, that's all. I hope you have understood the today exercise problems. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt to me. Thank you, students.